IP version 6. So here you can see actually the first question is why we have to use this IP version 6, why this IP version 6 was developed. So the number of internet users are increasing day by day. So the demand of public IP address is also increasing, and IP version 4 cannot fulfill this demand because if we talk about the total IP address host capacity, so we can say like that in IP version 4 we have total 32 bits. That means 2 power 32. Right? That much IP this IP version 4 can provide. So if we will count this, so this will be around 4.3, okay, 4.3 billion. Right? 4.3 billion is 430 crore. So this much IP this IP version 4 can provide. But if we talk about the need of IP address over the internet, so the world population is 8 billion. Right? 8 billion according to 2023. So 8 billion means 800 crore. Right? And every person has more than one IP address available, means more than one SIM available, more than one mobile available, and the broadband connection also available. So that means to fulfill the requirement of the IP address over the internet, we all for all the world, we have to need about 1500 crore IPs. So that is not possible by this IP version 4. So for that we have to need one more IP version so that this IP version 6 launch. So IP version 6 is a set of specification from IETF. It is also developed by IETF. That is essentially an upgrade of IP version 4. So we can say it's a upgrade of IP version 4. So the basics of IP version 6 are similar to IP version 4. Basic things are similar. And device can use IP version 6 as source and destination address to pass packet over a network. Now, if I just tell you how many PC we can connect with IP version 6. So first thing is in IP version 6 we have 128, or if you will see here in IP version 6 we have 128. So we can say IP version 6 address is a 128-bit binary address and it displays in 32 hexadecimal digits. So if you will see in this example, so this is the IP version 6 address. This address. In this address we have total 8 fields, and we have total 8 fields. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. We have total 8 fields. And if you will see in every field, we have 4 hexadecimal digits, 4 hexadecimal. So that means total we have 32 hexadecimal digits. So this is written here, 32 hexadecimal digits. And every field is separated by this colon. Dot in IQ6 we have this colon. And for every field, the size of every field is 16 bit. Because as we discussed earlier also in hexadecimal, if you want to convert hexadecimal digit into binary digit, so the size of single hexadecimal is 4 bit. So for 4 digits, we have this 16 bit. So we have 8 field means into 8, that is 128 bit. Right? And it provide about 360 undecimals. 360 undecimals means what? If you want to count, then just 2 power 120. So that will be the 360 undecimal. And if I will show you, or you can also see this 3.4 into 10 power 30 here. So this value will be very much longer. So ITF also says if you want to give the IP of every particles, so you can also give by this. Or every object we can say, not particles actually. For every object like a smart AC, smart fridge. If in future the smart AC, smart fridge, smart chair, smart table, everything will be smart, then this IP will be sufficient for that also. This much IP we have in IP version 6. Right, so this is IP version 6. Now, next thing is, if you want to understand this picture, if you will see here, this is my IP version 6 set. That's okay. But if you will see how we can identify in IP version 6, which is the network part and which is the host part. Because in IP version 6, we have not any concept of classes, we have not any concept of subnet mask. So how we can identify the network part and the host part? So there is a rule in IP version 6, starting 64-bit, 64-bit is reserved for the network on any on every network. Right. So if we will count the 64-bit, so as we discussed, there one field equal to 16-bit. So that means starting four field is for the network and last four field is for the host. Right, in IP version 6. Now the question is writing rules of IP version 6, because if you will see any IP of IP version 6, that is very much longer. So how we can just short this IP? So for that we have some writing rules. Writing rules means what? I'm just taking the example of this IP, this 240104CA and 4 times 0, this 4 times 0 again, 5D2, 0 zeros, 2 times, 3 times 0, 2 ABC. So the first rule is, if you if in your IP has a, a 0 available in starting, then you can just remove that 0 like this. Suppose if you will see in, so 2401 in starting there is not any 0 available. Okay. In second field, we have this zero, this zero. So we can remove this zero. We can directly write this 4 zero. Next, we have 4 zero. So we can remove starting 3 zero. So now I just write only 1 zero. Then in next field, the same thing, write only single zero. After that, 5DE2. Okay, there is not any zero available. In next field, we have 2 zero. So just remove that, only write 8. After that, we have in starting 3 zero. So remove all that zero and just write this A, 2AB. And after that, the second rule is, if you will find any zero with numbers next to zero, right? We have this 2 zero available. So we can just remove both of the zero and just write this double colon in the place of this 0 colon 0 ever. So now we can write this out. Right? So you can assign this IP also. You can ping with this IP also. You can use this short IP anywhere, and system will consider like this automatically. And it rule also apply on operating system also. If you will put this IP, this whole IP, this long IP, then automatically your system will short there in this form, in this last form. If I will show you, let me show you. If I will assign this IP on machine, and you can also see how we can assign the IP on 6 as well. So for this, right click on this adapter, Ethernet, and then click on properties. Here just click on IP version 6 address. So scroll down and you will find this Internet Protocol version 6, right? And then properties. So we have same method obtain to automatically, and the next is manually. So click on manual, then IP version 6 address. Here just fill that address. So, okay, it will not copy it actually. See that PPT available in my machine and this machine over the cloud. So I have to type, okay, let me type 2401, then colon, and what is next? 2401, 04CA, okay, 04CA, then colon, then 004 time, then colon, then 004 time again, then colon, then 5DE and 2, 5DE2. 5DE2 and 00A2, 00A2 and 00A and 00A and colon 2ABC. Right? This is the IP. And if I will click on next field, this is for the subnet prefix line. As we discussed in IPv6, we have not any concept of subnet mask, but by default, if you will click on here, so it just contains the network bits. So network bit is 64. That means the starting four field is reserved for the network, and last four field is for host. Then if I will save this IP, okay, now it is saved. Now if I will again open this, so let's see what will happen. IPv6 properties. So you can see here it is short, right? 2401. So now this is like this last field 24014 4CA. So here you can see 24014 4CA, then double colon 5 and double colon and then 5DE2, okay, 5DE2 and then A2 colon A2 colon A, 2ABC. So that means we can also write this type of IP. We can just short that, and according to the writing rules, we can also write this IP. So the system will also accept this IP. No need to write this long IP. You can also write this short IP also on your machine. Right? So this is writing rules for IPv6. Is that clear? Just let me know. Then we go to next topic. Okay. Next thing is the reserve address in IPv6. For the reserve address, so we have this first global unicast. Global unicast means like public IP address in IP version 6. So in IP version 6, the public IP address ranges start with this IP 2000. So here you can see. So understand this sense. This IP means what? 200 then double colon then slash 2. That means after that 2000. After that you can put any value. Right? Any value means 00 can be there or any value according to your network. You can just put there. But in starting, always for your public network, you will find this 2 in starting. Why 2? Because in slash, if you will see this 3 means this is for the network bit. Network bit means what? Here, network bit means it is the means it is something which you can't change. Which you can't change means if we talk about this 3 bit. So, can anyone tell me, as we discussed earlier, in IPv6 or for hexadecimal digit, single hexadecimal digit is equal to 4 bit. That means this 2 is equal to 4 bit, right? So if I want to convert this 2 into binary digit, so what will be the binary? Anyone has any idea? And is there anyone who knows how to convert the hexadecimal digit into binary? Or if you have not any idea, so just let me know. You don't know. So then I will show you
100.
100 and that's all. No, no, no. Actually, it will not.
0010.
0010. Yes, this is the one. Okay, I'm also showing you. Here you can see that we have this table. In this table, if you will see, so we have this hexadecimal digit. Start from 0 and last digit is F. Firstly, if you will convert this hexadecimal into your decimal digit, so you will find 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 15. Right, so last digit is 15. Now, if you want to convert, so how we can convert? So the first digit is 0 and the last is 15. So that means we have to write the according to the binary rule. We will start from 0, right, and then 2, then 4, and then 8. And if you will count now, so 8, 4, 12, and then 14, and then 15. So 15 means we can count till the 15. That's okay. And one more rule. If you, as we discussed earlier, in IPv6, the single digit is equal to 4 bit. So that's why we also just write this 4 bit. So now if you will count this, so for 0, that will be 0 0. For 1, it will be 0 0 0, and I'm just counting for 1, so that 1. For 2, this will 0 0 and 2 and 0. So that's why it's 0 0 1 0. The same thing here for all the digits like 3 4 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0, and for all that we have this digits. So this is how we can convert the hexadecimal digit into a binary digit. So for 2, it will be 0 0 1 0. Okay. Now see here, 0 0 1 0. Okay. So now the three digit is fixed. That means what? 0 0 and 1. We can't change this. Then we can change the 0. Okay. So if you will change, so in binary we have only two digits. You can only change this 0 into 2 into 1. Right. So we have two combination available for the public IP, 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1 1, because three digits we can't change by this slash 3. Right. So if you will see here, if I will convert this 0 0 1 0 into uh, hexadecimal, so what will be? So it will be 0 0 1 0. That means 3. Right. So for public IP address, we have two ranges reserved. This 2 and this 3. When 2 is used now in any 6, and this 3 is reserved for the future use. If this IP will not be means able to provide the IP address for all the devices in future in public address, then 3 will use. And you can also see here in my screen. Mm-hmm. I'm just setting on option. No, I think where I earlier find, I think on my machine that was. See, here you can see on my machine I have this IP6 address also available. So this IP address you can see here 2401. It's started from 2. Always when you will find any public IP address over the internet, which is based on IP6, so always that will start with this 0. Oh, sorry, this 2, right? And in future, when this 2 will be completed for the devices, after that this 3 will be used. So this is the mean of this public IP address. After that, next is unique local. Unique local means what? Unique local means it's a like private IP address. If you want to create a network, create a LAN network, a private network using IP6, then which IP you have to use. So for that, we have this range. So if you will see this range, so this range means what? FC00, and then slash 7. So slash 7 means what? FC00, and then colon. That means the next, all the field, next 7 field will be anything according to your network, according to your need. But in slash 7 means you can't change this digit. This means 4 and then 4. So this will be the same, and C. Now, now just convert this C into binary. So what will be? So if you will see here for the C, so C is this one, this. Okay, C is 12. 12 means 110, right? So 1100. So if you will convert this C, so 1100. So now 4, okay, and in 7 we have this 3 digit also reserved. We can only change this digit. If we will change this, so what will happen? So then this will, now it is 8 for 12. Okay. If we will change this 0 into 1, then it will 13. So for 13 means what? 13 means FD. So here you can see start with either FC and FD. This two digit reserved for the private IP in IP version 6. right? So if you want to create any network using IPv6 address, then you can use this FC and FD in your network. After that, you can change any digit. There is no issue, but you can't change this digit, FC and FD. Okay, so is that clear? Clear or any doubt? Let me know fast. Yes, everyone. Clear or any doubt? If you have doubt, just let me know. No one has a doubt and no one has a clear. Okay, so now question is it clear?
Clear, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
And only two are clear.
Yes, sir.
Now next is link local address. Same thing as we discussed. If you connect your NIC with any network, then your NIC needs one IP, and we have two methods, by DHCP server and by manual. And if if DHCP server is not available in your current assign. Now am I audible or not?
Audible, sir.
Yes. Yes, audible.
Okay, just a minute. I think. Mm-hmm. Here's my charger. My headphone is turned off. Just a minute. Hmm. Okay, so now see. So the next thing is link local. So as we discussed, if your NIC don't have any IP, you didn't configure any manual IP or your DHCP server is not working or not available, that time your operating system will automatically assign one IP, right? So which IP assigned in IP version 6 case? So it is FE80, FE80 colon colon slash 10. That means if you will see here, FE80 means what? So we can write like this, FE80 colon colon and then slash. So after this colon colon means what? After that you can write any word or it can be 0 also. And 10 means what? As we discussed in IP version 6, every digit is equal to 4. So this is 4, the second is 4 and this is also the 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. So it will not change. We have to see about this 8. So if I will count this 8, so what will be the binary of this 8? So for 8, it will be 1000, right? It will be. So if you will see here, we have to need two binary digit. So two binary digit is reserved. 4 plus 4 plus 8 and plus 2, 10. So that means till here it is reserved. It can be changed. The both value can be changed. So both value means what? So if you will change, so it can be the combination 10 and 1001, 1010, 1011. These three combination is possible, right? 1001, 1010 and 1011. It can be possible. So if you will convert this, so what will happen? So first is 8, okay. Second is 819, okay. It's 9, then 10, then 11, then 11. So in hexadecimal, 8 is okay, 9 is okay. In 10, it's A, right? It's A in hexadecimal. And 11 is V. So for link local address, we have some combination. It can be FE80 and colon colon slash 10. This is the first. Second can be FE90, right? Third can be FEA0 and the last FEV0. It can be used for your link local address. But now most of the cases you will see this IP FE80. Right? If I will show you, so you can see in this network here, because in this machine there is not any IP version 6 address available, but my machine is connected with the network. That means IP version 6 address also should be available. So which IP I got? Just see. If I will right click on this and click on status and then details. So here we can see this link local IP version 6 address. You can see the range is FE80. Right? So this is how we can see this link local address in this case. But for IP version 4, we have the IP address available. So we are not getting any IP and not getting any link local address. Right? But IP version 6 case, we have this FE80. So this is how we can see this IP version 6 address here. Okay, now is that clear? Link local address?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The last reserve IP address is loopback. In IP version 6, because in IP version 4 we have 127 range, 127.0.0.1 or any IP of this range. In IP version 6, it's this range. Colon 0, double colon 0. Oh, sorry, double colon 1 and slash 128. That means what? Double colon 1 means what? In starting, there is 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, colon 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 again 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and in 8 field 0, 0, 0, and 1. This is the loopback IP. Right, and 128 means what? You can't change any of the digit. This is only one IP in IP version 6 address. In IP version 4 we have whole range, means we have the IP 127 is the class A IP. That means we have 1 crore 67 lakh 77,216 IP available there to check your NIC. But in IP version 6 we have only one IP, this IP. If you want to check, I can also show you. You can see here. So in this machine, if I will try to ping with that IP, so run cmd, and here I will type ping space and then double colon 1. Right? This is the loopback IP, and just enter. So you can see here, I get reply. Right? I'm getting reply from this loopback. So that means my NIC is working. So this is how we can check NIC using IP version 6 address. Right? So this is the loopback IP address. So that is something IP version 6. That's all about the IP version 6. Now just let me know if any doubt from any topic of today, like IP version 6, IP version 4, or any topic. Just let me know.